Hey guys, I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Amber Foster Kyuujin Cosplay, and today we are back at you guys with Squid Game, episode 3.
Yes, so last episode we voted to leave the game, and surprisingly we did.
Yeah.
We thought, it was going to be close, for sure one way or the other, but the last one to vote was the old man, and we thought he was going to vote to stay, and he voted to leave. So that's good. But then they were told that if the majority of them decided to come back, there would be another game, and they pretty much did.
Yeah, we just don't know if those who decided to not come back.
Well, I don't think they did. No, they were offered another letter when things turned, sour for them, and circumstances led them to go back to the meeting place. So those who came back will play the games. We'll see how that goes. But now, last episode made us care for pretty much everyone. So yes, it's gonna be fun. Everyone seems to have a good reason for being there, even those that had a bad first impression, except maybe for the thug, who's still a thug.
Yeah.
He's dealing with, gambling addiction, it looks like. But aside from that, the others seem to all be, struggling in regards to someone else. You got, the childhood friend who basically gave up his mother's savings, and he put her shop and her house,
mortgage, everything.
Everything. He put it on the line along with his own stuff. So if he loses it all, she'll lose it with him. So that's not good. We got a girl who's basically trying to bring her family together, and for that she needs money. Our main character's mother is in the hospital.
And he needs to pay to keep his daughter with him.
And the only guy whose name I remember, Ali, I think. Yeah. He basically never received the money he was due, and he wanted to bring his family back home. He sent them ahead with money he managed to get, but at the expense of the guy's fingers. Yeah. So things are not looking good. So we decided to come back for more money.
Yep.
Basically, yeah, we're rooting for all of them, and people are gonna start dying, I'm guessing. We have a police officer who followed last episode. We think his brother died in the first game.
I think he's dead. I think he's dead.
And the girl who's, she's with her brother and stuff, the girl managed to stay awake in the car. So we don't know if she's trying maybe to see how they get there so she can escape later. We will see. Yeah, that's possible. We'll see. So episode 3, so much happened already in the first 2 episodes. I am excited to see another game, but at the same time, I'm not excited to see people dying.
Yeah, I think we will see people dying this time.
For sure, they will play with our feelings. Okay, so let's just jump in this episode and see what happens. Don't forget to subscribe, guys, if you want to know when these episodes come out, and check out our Patreon to see the full reactions.
Alright, so let's do this.
Yes. I am rooting for the police officer. We barely know him, but I kind of want him to win. Win what? I don't know, but I want him to win. I just hope he doesn't get captured or something and forced to play the games. That's not how they do things, but
he
still.
Is the awesome police officer, so he won't. Not supposed to.
This is not a Korean drama like you're used to seeing.
Well, usually the police officer
the girl won't fall into a coma and
in a car accident.
A car accident. Can't you send your location through GPS or something? Make sure that at least people know where you are. But then I was wondering the other day, they have a chip or something because they know exactly when they die.
True.
Meaning our guy won't have anything.
Nope.
A few punches, switch costumes. Oof. Okay.
He's gonna take his mask and his costume and be one of them.
Nothing going on here. Don't pay attention.
Just checking the players.
Hurry up. Okay. Ruthless, I guess.
Well, he's technically already dead, no?
저 백월매 때문에 규식을 잊었나? 상급자의 허가 없이 먼저 말하지 않는다. 선실로 올라가서 대기해.
The stress level. Woo! We theorized about the symbols, and there definitely is one. Like, the circles are basically taking care of the players, the triangles are the soldiers, and the squares are in charge. Kind of, they have numbers too, like the players. There's a theory.
Gonna get suspicious.
Well, the key just got stuck for a sec. Like, it means nothing.
Yeah, but if that's the same guy or girl who saw him on the boat.
Well, no, he wasn't. He was a circle. The guy on the boat was a square. Like, there's a theory running around that they're the people who chose the red envelope during the game. Yeah, I can smuggle stuff in too. Wanna team up?
움직이지 말고 얌전히 담배나 빨아. 지금 거기 들어가게. 뭐가 있는지 한번 보게.
She's so clever.
뭔가 알아?
She can take care of herself for sure. So he's in front of the door and he's hearing. That's a lot of sugar. It's sugar, right?
이제 돌아갈 시간입니다.
Do you have, like, can you send messages? Be like, dude, I think I found something crazy out. Can you locate my position and send a team?
고인도, 납치, 감시, 그리고 가면들.
I would
Who
assume
was
they get,
crying, right?
or coughing a lot. I would assume they get money too for doing this, so maybe there are also people in need. That would add
Do
to
you think
the
that maybe
theory.
they were forced to do the
That
work
would
or do it
add-
in their place?
That would add to the theory that they were also candidates for the games, but either they picked the other card or they played differently. I don't know.
아침에 말해준다며. 그렇게 오래 있었으면 봤을 거 아니야. 가면 쓴 놈들이 큰 솥에 뭔가를 녹이고 있었어.
A lot of sugar.
설탕 냄새.
Okay.
설탕 냄새? 그러니까 걔들이 설탕을 막 이렇게 녹이고 있었다고? 그런 거 같아. 너 진짜 그게 다야?
I mean, I know of another game because I saw it on. I saw pictures of it on Instagram, and I think it might be this game, because this TV show is everywhere online right now. So
땡기네?
당신 뭔가 봤죠? 어젯밤에 어떤 여자랑 하는 얘기 들었어요. 얘기해봐요. 뭐 봤는지.
내가 왜?
딱지치기, 무궁화꽃 이놈들이 시키는 게임들 다 내가 어렸을 때 하던 놀이에요. 본 거 말해주면 내가 뭔지 알아낼 수도 있어요.
good point. He's on top of things too. You know, he's being very nervous about everything, but at least he's noticing, you know, stuff.
두 번째 게임을 시작하기 전에 각자 앞에 보이는 네 가지 모양 중 하나를 선택하여 그 앞에 서주세요.
저건 뭐예요? 동그라미, 삼각형, 별, 우산.
He's gonna get it. Are you
본
gonna
거
get it?
말해주면 내가 뭔지 알아낼 수도
He's
있어요.
the smart one.
설탕을 녹이고 있었어.
That's the cookie I saw on all the pictures with the shape. Pick the least intense
So
one.
the easiest one then.
어떻게 할까? 글쎄,
Dude, no, dude,
지금 즉시 하나를 선택해.
you know what game this is.
아직 뭘 시킬지도 모르는데 다 같이 한 곳으로 갔다가 모두
You're
불리해질지도
supposed
몰라.
to be a team.
투자에도 그런 말이 있어. 계란을 한 바구니에 담지 마라.
You'd be screwing your friends up.
I told her that we cannot trust him. Even if he's doing it for a good reason, we
Well, no,
cannot
but you might.
trust him.
It's not about trust. He might just be freaking out.
내가 삼각형으로.
I think triangle would be easier.
그럼 거기는 다 해라.
Circle.
아 동그라미.
네.
그럼 별이랑 우산이 남는데.
The game with the cookie is to keep the shape and not break the cookie.
왜?
So if he picks the umbrella
잘 잃어버린다고 엄마한테 많이 혼났잖아.
and he knows it's the most difficult shape, he's like, dude, fuck.
But
But
he's
why
not
didn't you
telling
say
him.
shit?
Told ya we cannot trust
좀
him.
바꿀까요 그럼? 아니야. 뷰 좋아.
Did he hesitate too? He adapted so quickly to the first game. We thought that he might know the games in advance. I don't know. I'm
Maybe.
suspicious of too much stuff.
기훈이 형.
But this, like this, take the triangle with him,
아니야.
dude. Seriously, dude.
Just right there.
Why?
Just right there.
Why? We still don't know if there can only be one winner.
Even that. You still need people on your side until the end of the games.
And she knows that he knows, so she's gonna follow him.
Would you not have to play a game like that when you were younger?
I never played something like that. No.
But would you have liked that though?
We made up games similar to that with other food items, so it's fine. I'm still pissed about this. And he's got the worst.
Freaking umbrella.
선택하신 모양은 여러분이 뽑아야 할 모양.
Like, look at that camera, like, oh fuck, he knows. No, you're not screwed. How the fuck, like, how can you explain this?
10분입니다.
I hope you both survive so we can ask questions.
모양을 깨끗이 잘라내면 통과입니다.
They only got 10
그럼
minutes.
시작합니다.
Fuck.
It's sugar, guys. It's sugar, like,
Yeah, but it's
Be
so easy to
careful.
break.
I know.
And what about Ali? Ali doesn't know what. Well, they explain what to do technically, but
And you'll see other people do it too. I just hope he's careful. Dude, use this. What the
Ali.
fuck?
no, Ali.
And his ends must be like shaking, like,
Oh man.
See? It's a good idea. It's sugar.
Yeah, it's gonna melt it, right?
Yep. Someone's gonna break it.
Oh fudge.
Like, you can't push it too far.
한 번만. 제발 한 번만 더.
And everyone's like that. "Ugh." You don't want to be pushing a line when someone gets killed. With a lighter. Oh.
She's melting the cookie. Don't get caught.
That's a good idea, but yeah, don't get caught. It's a very good idea though.
Yeah,
She's really smart.
but won't they notice that the sides are burned?
I mean, honestly, I don't think they'll care that much. And where's our police officer to the side, like looking at this, being like, fuck. Yep.
67번 성공.
She's not phased at all, right? She's like, she's a stone cold killer. At least her look says that. Oh, does that count? Please tell me it doesn't count. It counts? It's fine?
And without the pink.
199번 성공.
Oh,
Yes.
thank the fuck God.
He did it with only his hands, right?
Apparently.
Stressing, but good.
Like, I don't think there's a character I want to survive more, aside from the main character, than this guy. And our main guy is gonna be one of the last ones. Like, I don't know if anyone is gonna survive from the umbrella.
Be careful, be careful.
He's doing that too, that's good.
성공.
We need to have words with you when this is over. You survived, if only just to slap him in the face for this. I don't give a shit if it's only one player can get out of this thing.
Come on.
Please don't let that be a bad thing. If it falls on it. Can you use that?
Ah, nice.
It's sugar. It works. You're intelligent. She's got that attitude too.
212번 성공.
She's so. They have guns, you know. Pissing them off is not a good idea.
244번 성공. 69번 성공. 70번 성공.
She still wants to be in the gang, but without everything yeah.
Come on, lick the cookie like you
And-
never licked before.
No, but like, don't judge him. He's actually doing a thing that's gonna save him.
Yep.
He actually helped others without wanting to, but there you go. And then for sure these people are gonna look at him differently from now on. Alright.
Come on, come on, come on. Please, 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 please.
Come on, come on. He always makes it so close. Did he get it? He got it. He got it. Please, come on. Just dook.
Oh, there you go. Thank you. Thank you.
And the others.
손을 치우세요.
Okay, okay.
이 개새끼들아! 누구는 왜 좋은 거 받고 누구는 왜 안 좋은 거 봐야 돼?
It's part of the game.
Were they supposed to survive or?
Well, no, they didn't finish in time. It's kind of a saying that they don't really give a shit about killing, you know, so...
빨리 벗어.
Kids?
너가
Like, how old are you?
왜 이렇게 된 거야?
Are they all that young?
Maybe. Took his mask off.
명심해. 우리가 누군지 알게 되면 죽는다.
Even if they die after?
You follow the rules?
Oh, it's fucked up.
Yes, it is.
So I'm really starting to think that these employees are not there
29번.
willingly.
끝날 때까지 여기서 대기해. 뭘 착각했는지 그때 들어보지.
I mean, you go, man. Just you swallow it. No, what's the word? Slaloming. Anyway, making his way through the rules of this game.
Was it the guy who wanted to talk about that confusion?
I think it was our guy.
Okay. Phew! Okay, so the police officer is still alright.
At least I think. We'll see. But I mean, he's pretty intelligent, pretty clever about how he's gonna do
He needs
things.
to be careful because every details matters.
Yeah.
And those confusion, like he said, could be deadful.
He will learn the rules. He will make. I mean, as long as he stays low, you know, doesn't attract too much attention. Then my idea for the rest of it would be try to send a message if you have your phone. Can you send a message? Can you can you pinpoint my position, locate me through GPS or something? They can do that normally, so maybe, you know, do something about that. Have a
Hopefully.
group or of police officers show up on the island, something, please. And I mean, although there is a part of me that, especially when that guy at the end was about to get killed and he took that employee hostage, I can't help but think that this time it's not like you didn't know what you were into, you know, what you were getting yourself into. They all came back knowing that there was a chance they were gonna die.
Yeah, but he got frustrated because it is true that some of them got easier shape, and this guy had the umbrella.
Yeah, but in games,
No.
it's not always fair, you know. It's they didn't know what the game was. Although one of them seemed to get clues about what's going on, so
Yeah,
I
what's
don't
the
know
deal
what
about
I don't know
that?
what the deal is about that. At first, I thought it was random because it looked like no one was getting, you know, like there was no way of taking that specific one and giving it to him. But now it looks like they were expecting him to know what was going on. They helped him so he would survive this, and then they are taking him somewhere. So I don't know what's going on with him, but we'll see later in the show. But yeah, so normally games like this, it's luck and patience, and it's a game. It's made to be fun and stuff. You know, it's not so much about winning, except this time it is about winning. But when you're playing these games as kids, you don't. I mean, normally you shouldn't care if you lose. It's just for fun.
I know,
So
but
the chance
I
thing
think that
doesn't matter.
some might think that they're already putting their lives on the line by playing those games.
Yeah, but it
for
would
the
be
money.
worse if they forced them to, you know, pick that door. If they were like, you get the umbrella. But instead they were like, pick the shape that you want. If you're, you know, if you remember correctly the games you played as a kid, you would recognize the shapes. You would think about, oh, where am I supposed to go? What do these shapes represent? And then pick the right shape. Kind of like our guy, what's his name? Song-woo, I think. Dude, what the fuck? I was rooting for you last episode. I was like, okay, I pity you. You were trying to kill yourself too. That's not good. I feel bad for your mom, especially. I'm like, okay, I could root for you. You started the thing with the teams, but now you screw up your friends. What the fuck?
No.
You need to
We
explain-
thought in the first or slash second, well, in the first episode we thought that we could not trust him, but he was one of those who decided to not play anymore.
No, well, no, he
No.
decided to play. He wanted to play.
Oh, sorry. Never mind.
But
never
he
mind.
gave money to Ali, I think his name is.
Yeah.
He was nice to him. There was the whole thing about, you know, how, I mean, he feels ashamed. His situation, you know, is bad. And we can't feel as empathetic?
Empathetic.
We can't feel as much empathy for him as we do, for example, the girl or our guy, you know, because most of what happened to them wasn't their fault, you know. In his case, he's the one that created the situation that turned bad, and he's the one that was the asshole that put his mom's, you know, shop and house and stuff on the line. But the way he feels about it makes me feel bad for him. To see this, you know, I could think, you know, oh, you were stressing out, but you literally, like, the fact that he picked the easiest door means that he understood what the game was. We saw him remember that game. It wasn't about not being sure. If he wasn't sure, he could have said, well, I think maybe taking a triangle would be better. He did that face, you know, when his friend picked the umbrella, he was like, fuck. Like, he knew what taking the umbrella meant, and he didn't say shit.
Well,
What's the point? I do think, I don't know, like, they never said the only one that left, you know, the last one left gets the money.
but even that, we don't know about the last game. There are 6 games in total, right?
True.
We do know though that there's not a certain amount of player who can survive each game.
A game like,
you need to just want the game.
A game like tag or something like that. Like, in some games, there's only one winner. If we remember Squid Game, there could be one winner that, you know, manages to get past.
But-
like, I don't know.
When you don't know if only one matters or if any number can matter for winners, stick with your buddies, stay in team, and play together.
It could be, like, you know, the thing is, the way he got that information was through the girl.
Yeah.
Saying he knew what the game was to his friends could mean explaining where he got the information, which would mean, you
He
know,
could have just
saying,
said that he understood the
I know,
shapes.
but maybe it's about, you know, he didn't want to say he knew. He didn't want to make it seem like he knew, because if he did, he would have to explain, and he wouldn't get the girl's trust at all if he, you know, shared her secret like that. I mean, I do wonder if the girl is going to try to team up with other people. Like, she's doing things on her own right now, and it's fine, but for, you know, for a team game or for something that, you know, requires you to have partners and stuff, like, what are you going to do? She definitely doesn't want to go back with a thug which I completely understand. If you can't go, if you can trust him out there, you definitely can trust him in here.
No. No.
I also get the other girl who's very intelligent, very resourceful, very funny
She's
too.
very out there, right?
Yeah, she's very different from when she tried to survive last episode, but still, now that she knows why she's here, she's kind of taking charge and she's playing the game. And she knows that she needs to, surround herself with people that are strong and resourceful as well. So going for them is not a bad idea.
It makes me wonder if she did have a baby that she forgot to name before she went there.
Just trying to manipulate the people, although they're not, I'm pretty sure they're not there to listen or anything. I do wonder also if there are consequences for these people if they don't, follow the rules. I do think they are, because he got shot for taking his mask off.
Yeah, but they're supposed to follow certain rules, like don't take your mask off. Anonymity is the first rule for them.
Yeah.
They technically live in private quarters, like in prison.
It does kind of feel like a prison. In my opinion, I don't know if they're all that young. I don't know if it has something to do with the shapes that they have. Although he was a square, right?
He was a square.
He was a square, so he was in charge technically.
Like the kids
and
are in charge.
He's a kid. Well, it's kids' game.
Well, okay, he was a teenager or older teenager.
Oh, he's not a kid, but he's still very young. So I did say before, there's a theory going on online about how maybe the workers are maybe candidates that now that I know that they're kids, maybe it's candidates, people that were struggling but that weren't young, that were too young to perhaps play this, or kids or people that picked the other color, or people that chose a different way of winning the game. I don't know, but it feels to me like they were not this, they didn't choose to be this in the same way as, someone would pick a job. No one advertised this online, about, oh, do you wanna watch a bunch of people while we kill them or something like that. It's not about that. So the way they got picked is important, I think. It's interesting. Maybe it will be explained when we figure out how the game got to be, but I would not judge these workers right away. We did kill one this episode, but... later on we killed another one.
When I saw that
still.
it was a teenager, I thought, maybe the workers are people that the players know, maybe founding members or something like that.
Did we see the face of the guy who got his costume taken away? The guy we took the police officer took his place.
Yeah, we saw.
He wasn't a kid.
No, he wasn't a kid. I don't think so.
But then we do know that there are kids in there. So it's fucked up.
Well, maybe the squares are a kid, like I said.
Oh, maybe.
Those are kids' games.
Still, it's fucked up.
If you're a kid,
no matter
you're
what,
in charge.
No matter what the reason, I don't think they're there because they have a choice, And we could argue, the players, do they have a choice? They had a choice, but in the way they see it, they probably think they didn't have a choice because life was already over for them out there anyway.
Even if it's fucked up, you always have a choice.
Well, yeah, but we think about
Technically.
Song-woo, whose name I'm trying to remember, so I'm repeating it. He was, on the verge of killing himself. So in his opinion, no, he didn't have a choice. It's either you stay out there, you die, and your mom loses everything, or you try and play here. It is a choice, technically.
It is a choice.
But can you call it a choice if it's between life and death? A chance at life or death? It's not, it's kind of, when we say it's a choice, but it's not really a choice, because what are you going to pick? Death?
He was already picking it.
Well, no, because he played the game. Anyway, it's raising a lot of questions about both the workers and we know the players, but about also who started this game. I do want to talk to Song-woo in the next episode about what the hell was going on in his head when he didn't say shit about the game. Like I said at the beginning of this argument, because we never went back to it, if he believes, that this is a only one winner thing, now, okay, yeah, I get why he's not saying anything, but then why pretend?
even if it's only one word thing, you don't know if you're gonna need allies for one of the games. So until the last game, you should keep your friends and your allies.
We should, but that would explain why he never said shit. If it's about not knowing if they're all gonna have to die, so I can't help them, or if it's about trying to keep that girl's secret a secret. I don't know. We need his explanation. Because the first episode we judged him pretty harshly, and then we got surprised in episode 2 about how different he was out there. So I won't judge him too harshly, but I need an explanation, after this.
Because
next episode we can decide.
We do know that he has a good heart. He helped Ali with the bus fare.
Yeah.
He do care about his mom, even with what he did to her.
And I mean his reaction to
business.
Gi-Hun.
Gi-Hun, yeah.
His reaction to him picking the umbrella definitely means he was scared for him.
Yeah, but he is in it for himself. Let's not forget about that.
But then why pick a team? Like, fuck off, man. Like, it's like he set his friends up to die. I need an explanation. Like, I'm not gonna call him a piece of shit, because I want to know what he was thinking about when he did that. But this won't just be forgotten. I need to know what the fuck, man. Because, like, our main guy could have died this episode. And by the way, he came up with a really good idea.
Oh, yes.
I mean,
he's
I don't think he saved anyone, but...
creative. So...
we have a bunch of characters in there who are creative. Him, the girl with the lighter, the thief, the pickpocket, who's also very...
She wasn't creative, she was just smart.
She knows how to take care of herself. She managed to find a way to bring a weapon into this place. And then she found a way to use... that woman's need for the restroom to get out of there and then make her way through the vents and stuff. And she knew when to tell her secret to Sang-woo to get maybe his insight. That's how she knew to go with a triangle. So creativity, maybe not, but she's débrouillarde in French, we say. So she knows how to take care of herself. That's amazing. She's gonna go far, hopefully. I do not want her to die. She has a brother out there who kind of needs her.
Her parents too.
We got the thug is gonna pick that girl with the lighter in his team probably because she proved to him that she was resourceful. So that's fine. Ali managed apparently to do the whole game without playing by the rules, which is great. I do not want him to die. He's high on my list of people I want to to survive. But then I also know these types of TV shows. I do not have my hopes up that any of our characters are gonna survive. Like they could all die as far as I know. But if it happens, we'll cry, and it's fine. It's fine. We're used to that.
All right.
Anyway, but I did know about this game though because people are sharing so much stuff about Squid Game online.
It's just
scrolling. I'm just scrolling and scrolling, and then suddenly, bam! Biscuit from Squid Game. It says in the comments, and then I'm like, well, fuck, scroll, but it's too late. I've seen it. So I knew about this game, but I didn't know who was gonna survive from it. So I'm glad everyone we followed survived, and I'm very excited for the other games. Despite the fact I don't want anyone to die, it gets stressful.
It is twisted to want and wish to see the next game,
and it's what is
even
twisted,
though we know that people are gonna die in it.
You know what is twisted is to see adults play in a huge park.
Yeah.
And see them get killed on the slides and stuff, and to see these kids' games be covered in blood.
True.
That takes a twist to childhood memories. You know?
Korea, what are you doing?
What are you doing to your children? What's going on? No, but honestly, it's a lot of TV shows, a lot of books and movies did a similar thing. Where we take something that's wrong in society, something that's not going well, and we make it a lesson with people dying as a result. It's fucked up, but yeah.
It is true that when you see something that's supposed to be pure or just innocent, be tainted like that with blood and by death, it is.
Well,
it is shocking.
Makes me think of Battle Royale.
Yeah,
it's kids who should not be covered in blood, who should not kill one another, who should not die at this age, but they are the delinquents from that society wants to reject. So in order to get rid of that problem, they make them kill each other.
Or you could say also Hunger Games,
Yeah, but
who
Hunger
is
Games-
not a copy of Battle Royale.
Apparently not, but like I have my doubts.
It's a gladiator arena, some say. So
Well, Battle Royale too, and Battle Royale came first. Just saying, but anyway, it's similar. But every time though, they manage to make a twist of this concept that still leaves the show interesting. I mean, I do think it's interesting, the whole take on adults playing children's game, kids games, and the twist with the music too is very childish. Yet they kind of twisted just a
Tinted.
bit. It's tainted, right? It sounds like it's a it's a child's music, like it's children's music, but then it sounds disturbing a bit, and then you see the blood everywhere, and the stress is really
everything
high.
minus the quarters, like where their players are sleeping and the workers are sleeping. Everything, like the corridor with the staircase, is
A fun house.
It's a fun house.
Yeah, they're treated
But
like babies.
it's a fun house, but when you see it, there's something uneasy about it.
Yeah, they are treated like babies, but then the whole point is to survive. So yeah, with that, I mean, I think we're ready for episode 4.
No, we're not ready for episode 4. Come on, we're
Yeah,
not
we
ready.
are. Apparently, episode 6 is gonna be intense. So we're not there yet. We'll take our time, but I'm excited. We're worried, but I'm excited.
All right.
So thank you guys so much for watching this episode with us. If you want to see the next one right away, it is on Patreon already. You can check it out. The link is in the description below.
And if you don't, the next one will be out on YouTube next week. So see you next time.
Bye.
Bye, guys.